we're not going to do any panel discussion as such. Which is a place. This is an opportunity for all of you to ask question. நீங்கள் நிறைய பேர் உட்கார்ந்துருக்கீங்க. இந்த நாடுகளில் வியாபாரம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்னு நீங்கள் கேள்வி கேட்கலாம். அதுக்காக வேண்டி தான் ஒரு பிளாட்ஃபார்ம். இப்போ ஃபஸ்ட் நான் என்ன பண்ண போகிறேன்னா, I'm going to give each one of them 2 minutes time to quickly tell them about the opportunities. ஏன்னா நிறைய விஷயத்தை பேசணும்னா நம்ம டைம் இருக்காது. So what I wanted to tell each one of them, request each one of them is to tell us briefly about the opportunities in different sectors that we can focus on. I can probably vouch for each one of them. Mr. Gopal has got more than 4 decades of business experience running corporate companies in India and Australia. We have Mr. Naveed has been with us. He had a brief introduction about him yesterday of how to do business in Africa. Then we have Hashim, who also worked in a corporate in Dubai for some time, and later on close to about 20 years of experience in business. He's seen ups and downs in many business, so we can learn. We don't have to relearn something, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel also. From all of these people, we can learn some good lessons from them. Then we have Mr. Shaktivel. The number of business people from the Tamil Nadu community who can make it big in the Middle East is very less. Most of our Tamil guys, until recently, they were all only looking for working in some of the companies, whereas my friends, even though my parents are from Kerala, my heart is always with Tamil Nadu. But our friends from Kerala, they are all very smart people. They know how to make more money compared to our Tamil people. So we need to probably encourage a few of our Tamil friends who are now venturing to big businesses. We have a team of people from here, Qatar. All of this Qatar rice people are here. You can also interact with them. And we also have Mr. Roni from IBPC Qatar. Mr. Roni, please raise up. So these are all some of the people, and we have a whole lot of people from Australia here. So you all can interact with them during the breaks in terms of furthermore questions that you want. And then we have Mr. Manan. Again, Manan, his roots are from India, but he doesn't have touch for almost 4 generations. They've been living in Malaysia for a long time, and he's got multiple businesses, a very veteran in BNI. Is a very committed member, visiting the global convention every year. Few years back, I met him there, and I found him very interesting. He's always been helpful, and he wants people from our country to do a lot of more businesses in those countries. Thank you very much, sir. And we have Mr. Abdul Ghafoor. Abdul Ghafoor has also got close to about 30 years of experience. He only wears these kind of dresses in India, but otherwise he's like another sheikh in Qatar, because always you see him with the Arab dress, and he speaks very beautiful Arabic. And he's been interacting with a lot of business people in Qatar, and he's got his own multiple businesses. He's learned ups and downs in the business as well. So we want to have such a, like if you look at the combined years of experience on the stage, is very, very huge. We have more than 300 years of experience here, business experience on the dais here. So what I wanted to quickly run through is that each one of them will talk about the opportunities. I stand again making a little more stress on that. Only the opportunities in different countries. In 2 minutes, each one of them will quickly run through that. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hi. This is a very tough task. In 2 minutes, I have to run through what are the opportunities in Australia.
Then I'm going to open this floor to the questions. We're going to have a lot of questions from your side. So we'll quickly have that in 2 minutes, and then these people will ask questions. Then I'll moderate that. Go ahead.
Sure. No, thanks, Nasir. Thank you very much for the introduction, and I'm very happy to be here. This is my second time here in this JTN. We call it Jubilant Tamil Nadu, and I'm very happy to be here. I've been in Australia for almost 20 years plus, and I feel that things have changed, and there's so many things have grown, and there's so many opportunities which has come, and I think India is the main focus currently. If you know that there is a bilateral agreement which has happened end of December 22, which is 29th of December, but I can say 2023. And there's a very challenging target which minister has taken for his own country and for Australia. So it's called as a free trade agreement. Under that, if you look at that, currently we have $24 billion import and export, but now it's gone up to, they're taking a target within 5 years, going to be $100 billion. So coming back to that, on the opportunities, Australia is a multicultural country. There are a lot of demand for the innovation solution. And the best part is the economic stability, which is very important. We have seen over the time that technology and IT is definitely the main focus for our export. But apart from that, I think education is also taking it. EdTech plus the retail, e-commerce, healthcare, and these are the places which I feel is very important. I always see that regional areas has more potential than the main cities. That's why I've been coming to Coimbatore. It's called educational hub, but apart from that, we know there's places like Tirupur, which is textile, and there's a Erode and Salem. I think there's a lot of opportunities here to collaborate. And under the free trade agreement, you get a lot of incentives. So my 2 minutes are over, so I'll stop here.
So you're getting nervous as soon as I'm getting closer to him. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. How about Mr. Naveed?
So, thank you once again for this excellent panel and opportunity. So, in Africa, or let's say if you look at all the countries together, we usually look at opportunities in two categories. One is export oriented. So, today billions of dollars worth of raw materials, which is maize, cassava, soya bean, cotton, paddy. So there's a lot of different raw materials that are exported to India, China and Southeast Asian countries, and then finished products are either sold in the local market or exported to US and Europe. So one of the main opportunities today is to directly set up at the location of the raw materials. On an average, we see there's a 20 to 30% cost advantage, where instead of getting a raw material from Africa to India and then from India to US, you can just directly make it in Africa and export it. Land, electricity, water, all permissions are easy to get now with a lot of improvements in law and order that have happened in most countries. The second would really be import substitution, which is today again same as how billions of dollars of raw materials are exported out of the continent. There are billions of dollars worth of finished products that are brought into the continent. So even simple items like carton boxes, packaging, construction materials, ceramic tiles, PVC pipes. So there are certain countries where 100% of these items are imported. So then you can just set up a factory in the country.
The population are from India, whether it is entrepreneurs, workforce, or across any segment you see, you will find the dominance of Indians. Being the front runner in the business segment, I mean, what I can tell about very peculiar about UAE is that the kind of infrastructure, the safety and security, and the opportunity. We Indians have plenty of opportunity, irrespective of any kind of segments, whether it is IT, whether it is export, import, shipping, everywhere. So I professionally I'm running an HR consulting company, so I know the kind of job opportunities as well. It's huge and it's growing every year. So as a if I have to talk about opportunity, it is huge. I don't think a couple of minutes wouldn't be enough. We'll have to actually talk about each segment as such. But yeah, like I said, it is just an extension of India. What we normally, we Indians living in UAE always feel that we are still part of India. It's kind of an extension of India. That's what we feel. I think to be brief.
Thank you, Hasim Bhai. So Hasim Bhai is indirectly telling that Dubai is another district of Kerala. Thank you very much. Let's look at.
Good afternoon. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நான் கத்தாரில் 3 மில்லியன் பாப்புலேஷன் டோட்டலாக இருக்குது. இப்போதைக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மெயின் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஃபெசிலிட்டி மேனேஜ்மெண்ட், டெக்ஸ்டைல், ஆயில் அண்ட் கேஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. ஆயில் அண்ட் கேஸில் ஃபேப்ரிகேஷன் அண்ட் மெக்கானிக்கல் ஐட்டம்ஸ் மோர் வாண்டட் இருக்குது. அப்புறம் நீங்கள் அலோவ் பண்ணிங்கன்னா ஒமான், சவுதியும் கொஞ்சம் சொல்லிடுறேன். ஓகே. ஸோ நான் பிஸ்னஸ் ஒமான், சவுதி எங்கே தான் பண்ணுறதுனால மேபி துபாய் மற்றவங்க கவர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஒமானில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அங்கவும் க்ரோயிங் கண்ட்ரி, ஃபுல் சோலார் ப்ராஜெக்ட் 25 to 2030க்கு ஹியூஜ் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. ஃபுல் என்ஜினியரிங் ஒர்க் ஃபோர்ஸஸ், மோர் என்ஜினியர், தே நீட் 10,000 engineers from all over the world. Big opportunity for the production manufacturing related to the solar industry. சவுதி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ இந்த நம்பர் 1 GCC, ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 35 மில்லியன் பாப்புலேஷன் உள்ள சவுதியில் எல்லா செக்டர்லேயும் பயங்கர ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்லேருந்து எடுத்து ஆயில் அண்ட் கேஸு, பில்டிங் மெட்டீரியல், ஃபுட் அண்ட் பெவரேஜ், ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, எல்லாத்துலேயுமே பெரிய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. ஆனால் எல்லோரும் சொல்லுவாங்க சிறிய டஃப்பாக இருக்குது ப்ரொசீஜர்னு. இருந்தாலும் அங்கே நீங்கள் என்ன எஃபர்ட் போடுறீங்களோ அதை விட ஜாஸ்தி ப்ராஃபிட் பண்ணணும்னா எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு இப்போ ஜிசிசிலேயே சவுதி இஸ் த பெஸ்ட். பட் சம் லிட்டில் காம்ப்ளிகேஷன் that can be arranged like that, whoever the very specialist, you have to go with the right person. Same in the Kuwait also now very good field in the oil and gas industry. Mostly Indians are more population. There are also food and beverage, textile and building material, huge demand is there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Manon from Malaysia.
ஹலோ குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன். தமிழில் பேசணுமா இங்கிலீஷில் பேசணுமா? தமிழ் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் தெரியும், ஆனால் முயற்சி பண்ணுறேன். ஹாய், வணக்கம். ஐ லவ் கோயம்புத்தூர். கோயம்புத்தூர், ஆர் யூ வித் மீ? இல்லை, ஏஸ் சாப்பிடலையா? கோயம்புத்தூர், ஆர் யூ வித் மீ? அப்போனா எல்லாம் வாங்க மலேசியாவுக்கு. மலேசியா இஸ் வெரி ஈஸி கண்ட்ரி. உங்களால் என்ன செய்யணுமோ மனசில், அவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி மனசில் அந்த உறுதி இருந்தால் கண்டிப்பாக அங்கே வாங்க. ஆனால் சும்மா வந்துடாதீங்க. ரைட் பீப்புள். நீங்கள் பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணணுமா, நம்பர் 1 ஐடியா இஸ் கெட் த பிஎன்ஐ மெம்பர்ஸ் த. அவங்க தான் அழகாக அவங்கள கொண்டு போய் சேர்ப்பாங்க எங்கே வேணும். அல்லாட்டி அங்கே வேணால் என்னையும் பார்க்கலாம். பிகாஸ் opportunity is endless, because Indian people hard working. அதை நம்மளோட தலையெழுத்து. நம்மளுக்கு அங்கோட தான், அங்குள்ள ஆளுங்க அப்படி தான் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ இஃப் யூ ஆர் ஹார்ட் ஒர்க்கிங், யூ வாண்ட் டு வெஞ்சர், ப்ளீஸ் வெஞ்சர் ரைட்ஃபுல்லி. ரைட் பீப்புள். அவங்களோட கம்பெனி தெரியணும் உங்களுக்கு, நீங்கள் வெஞ்சர் பண்ணலாம். இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் இஸ் plenty இன் மலேசியா. என்ன வேணால் செய்யலாம். எஸ்பெஷலி நீங்கள் 1 million போட்டுட்டு ஒரு ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி வாங்கினா, த door இஸ் ஓப்பன் ஃபார் யூ. இன்ஃபேக்ட் உங்கள் லவ்வான்னு போனாவே மேக்ஸிமம் உங்களுக்கு 3% தான் உங்களுக்கு டேக்ஸ். யூ டோன்ட் ஹாவ் டு டூ இட். அதெல்லாம் கரெக்டாக ஆள் இருக்காங்க. உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணால் என்னைய பார்க்க முடியல, நாசார்கிட்ட பேசுங்க. அவர் அடிக்கடி எனக்கு கொடுப்பாரு வாட்ஸ்அப், அது கூடயும் பேசலாம். பட் மலேசியா இஸ் ட்ரூலி ஏஷியா. அதுதான் எங்களோட டேக் வேர்ட். ஸோ நீங்கள் என்ன வேணால் பண்ணுறீங்க, ஆனால் automation is very much needed in Malaysia. We are still inquiring a lot of labors. Yeah, so automation irunda, whoever champion in it, please come over. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Kapoor, thank you very much, sir. Malaysia.
Vanakkam. Qatar, actually, last time when I came, it was all about FIFA and after FIFA. Now, yeah, I'm there since 1991. I went there when I was 19. So I have seen Qatar growing from nothing to the one of the best cities in the world. Now, many people say there is no opportunity now. It's because there is a standstill. It's almost saturated. No. Now, one opportunity I see in the near future, most probably next year, or healthcare. So far, till today, healthcare is free. Anybody, one of the best healthcare providers to all the population. Like we have 3.8 we had before during FIFA. Now it's 3. Now they are going to introduce insurance, compulsory insurance for residence permit renewals. So there is a big opportunity for healthcare institutions, hospitals, and clinics and all. Secondly, we are into setting up educational institutions. We do concept, design, and build. Basically, now they introduced public-private partnership in educational sector, where you can have, with a minimum investment, set up something, and the government will give you all the necessary approvals, and bank will provide you with needed finance. There is Qatar Development Bank will assist you, but of course you should have a proper business plan and all submitted, and they have a key procedure. Because why I'm saying is, even today, now most of the Qatari residents know to get an admission, even for an LKG student, it's very difficult. And many families are not shifting to Qatar because of this. So there is a plenty of opportunity in that segment. On top of that, of course, the LNG, they have a long-term plan of till 2028, and as part of their vision 2030, they are going to multiple the production capacity of LNG. And there is a lot of work is going to happen in that sector, as Shaktivel said, mechanical, fabricators, and all those things you have. And the thing when you want to set up a business, When we went there in 1991, you cannot be an owner of your business. You have to run it in the name of local. Now you can have 100% partnership, means ownership, and all the procedures, you can do it with your fingertip. Immigration, anything, licensing, single windows. You know, they are very, very fast in processing all your things. So this is all about Qatar. And as I see, for the past 33 years, we always had up and downs, and it always came up. And of course, now it's a correction period after FIFA, because, you know, most of the infrastructure is done. And now, of course, they are aiming at bringing in tourists, and there is a multi-billion project going to happen in the seafront. So there are multiple opportunities. I think from 2026, there are a lot of opportunities in all sectors across the country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So we have a very interesting rays of opportunity in front of us. All we need to do is just to go grab it. As I promised earlier, we're going to make it very interactive. So we're going to open this flow for few questions. I'm not going to make it too long. I know many of you already said that you're not able to voice it because you're hungry. So we'll respect that, and we'll have a quick question from any one of you. Who wants to ask question? You can ask the question. Yes, sir.
So thank you, Jubilant, and thank you, BNI Coimbatore, for this wonderful opportunity.
No. See, what I wanted to, there's a little
Yes,
bit
sir,
of
yes.
ground rules. Yes. You don't have to thank anybody. You don't have to say anything. Just stand up and ask your question. Make your question as brief as you can, so that we can move on faster. Okay?
Sure, sir.
You can thank me later during the break. Go ahead.
So currently we have a website development company, private limited company. We would like to extend our company to some other countries like Dubai, Canada, and US. So we can see the opportunity in the website development side in Dubai. So I would like to know, for the some other countries, and we are looking in our chapter, auditor is there. He is also looking for the opportunity. So how it will be working and all.
So you're talking about website and auditing. I think there's a lot of opportunity everywhere. So you need to be very clear about which country you wanted to go. If you don't know where to go, Dubai, of course, there's a lot of opportunity. Australia, there's a lot of opportunity. Mr. Gopal was mentioning about a very interesting thing, because he works in the educational sector. So there are two things that they are looking very seriously. Is one of the major factor that you're looking at is they want a lot of pharmacists in Australia. So if you have any connects with the pharmacy colleges, those kind of things, you can probably have a meeting with them separately during the lunch break or after that. So that is one of the areas. The another thing that they are looking at is they need close to about 270 plumbers and electricians in Australia, and they are ready for that. But these things doesn't just like that happen, because every country has got different rules. So just with the certification of Coimbatore or any other institution from here will not be okay. So they will tell you that. When it comes to your question, because some of the things that I would like to also answer, because I'm also technically a resident of Qatar. So I've been going around a lot of places. If you ask me, Dubai, of course, yes, we've been doing a lot of business there as well. For the consulting and everything, there's a lot of opportunity there. If you ask me a question, there are opportunity? Yes, there is opportunity. If you want to know how to go about doing it, that's a long answer. Maybe you can set up a meeting with them separately, and then we'll take it forward. Okay? Thank you very much. Any other question? Very specific question, please.
Good afternoon. We have a sweet and savories 50 years of running Sri Murugambal Sweets. How about the opportunity in Australia? Because I want to be specific. We are already doing for Dubai and Qatar. So I would like to know that opportunities about that food product is, and what is the export procedures. Not this forum, maybe later I can discuss in more detail, but how the opportunity looks like.
Yeah, thanks for the question. I think it's if you look at the dynamics which has changed over the period of time, and with the free trade agreement, the doors are open for these kind of items which can be exported. And the best way to go for this is to establish some kind of a partnership in Australia instead of going directly. Do the due diligence, which is very important. Don't jump into that I want to do it today. It's just not possible. But there are huge opportunity on the sector which you are talking about, agriculture sector. And there's a lot of rules and regulation, compliance, which is very important. Like, for example, if you travel to Australia, at the airport, you're not allowed to take so many things which is agriculture related. So we have to be very careful on that. But there's a process. For example, we have something like 1 million Indians living in Australia. So those people get all the food and everything. They're like, we are Indians, we want to eat Indian food. So there are shops, and I can tell you that today we have options of choosing which store to go, which store not to go. And retail is becoming a big. Give you a little bit more on that. The big stores like Coles, Woolworths, these are the big stores in Australia. They have opened an aisle for Indian food. So imagine the kind of response they're getting from Indian community in Australia to have that kind of so one section, one aisle just for Indian food. I think that shows that how much opportunities are there.
No, we do have this experience. Some of my colleagues who are traveling with us, they had to even leave the dry fruits there. The airports are very, very strict. Thank you very much on that. Any other question, please?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. I see a hand going there. Next question goes to that gentleman there. Yeah.
Okay. We Neutral Solar Systems, we are part of Chennai, and we do a lot of solar project in Tamil Nadu. Right now we done 500 megawatt for corporate companies. So as per your last speech, the renewable energy, it's a part of a solar. How about the global market? Actually, the China is taking care of it. So we got to know about that. The artificial price has been reduced in solar panels. So compared to other vendors, if you manufacture your solar panel in India, it will be cost around 25 rupees per watt. If you manufacture in the solar panel in China, it will be cost only 14 to 13 rupees. It's an artificial price reduction. So how we can handle the global market, and what of the business in various sector through energies for renewable energies.
Which country are you looking at?
So we looking for Magaligam sir.
Which country?
Sir, Qatar. Yeah.
Qatar. Okay.
Even though Malaysia, we tried some projects with people, but we cannot go for it.
Yeah, Qatar வந்து நீங்கள் பண்ணலாம், பட் சின்ன பாப்புலேஷன் கம்மி. என்னோட பெஸ்ட் அட்வைஸ் வந்து கத்தார்லையும் பண்ணுங்கள், ஒமானில் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். ஒமானில் வந்து ஹியூஜ் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. பட் சைனா சீப்பாக இருந்தாலும் குவாலிட்டிக்கும் ரேட்டுக்கும் அங்கே வந்து நேற்று நடந்த ஸ்பீச் நடந்த மாதிரி தான். உங்கள் ப்ராடக்ட் வந்து யூனிக்னஸ் இருந்து அதுக்கு ஜஸ்டிஃபிகேஷன் இருந்தால் எந்த கவர்மெண்ட்டும் எந்த நாட்டிலையும் நீங்கள் பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணலாம். அதுக்கான டைம் எடுக்கும். உங்களோட விஷன் என்னங்கிறத கிளியராக இருந்துச்சுன்னா கண்டிப்பாக பண்ணலாம். நான் ஒமானுக்கும் உங்களுக்கு கனெக்ட் பண்ணி விடுறேன்.
தேங்க்யூ.
தேங்க்யூ.
1 minute, I just want to say
There's one question at the last. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please.
There's
one gentleman there.
I just want to tell you, you do your research properly. If you look at Australia, they have more demand for your kind of product than anybody else. And when you say China is taking care, China is not taking care, right? You have to take care of yourself. Just get out and talk to people. And there's huge demand on green energy. And you look up and then do that. Right? Just thought to give you some suggestion.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I want to ask question related to Africa. Actually, I am a property consultant and management. Everyone knows Saudis, Qatar, so all the countries are developed in infrastructure. In near future, next Africa only going to develop. So I plan to focus in African countries. So in that property, I am a property consultant as well as management person. So my vision is to manage the agri properties, because like India, Africa also
can you make it brief, please? You're looking for agri opportunities there.
Agri property management opportunities.
Okay, thank you very much.
Africa.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry, did you say agri properties or just
managing the property? He's a property manager.
Property
so he
manager,
wants
yes.
to look at opportunities of managing agri related properties. Acres.
Okay. It's just what agri, right? AGRI.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is actually a very good opportunity in African countries. In fact, almost 30% of uncultivated arable land globally is in Africa. And we ourselves have also helped investors, get agricultural land. The standard practice usually is you manage land, but you also bring someone to process. So for example, cotton or pulses. So you can get 500,000, even 10,000 hectares of land. We can support with that. But it has to come with a plan where the government will ask, after you grow, what will you do with it? Who will you sell it to? So if you have a plan like that, connect with us. We can support you with different African countries.
All right, so there's one question there.
As I see, a lot of Gulf peoples are there, but in Gulf the payment systems are very bad. Why?
Sorry to say, it's not bad. It is actually Gulf system is like
No,
that
sir.
only.
Even though if you work out the pricing, you won't get the gross profit.
No, whom did you do business with? Did you
Sir,
do
I'm-
business? One sec. Did you do business with the Indians in the Gulf?
Indians
Or-
with the Gulf, Indians with the Indians.
Ah, okay.
Sorry,
Then
sir.
that's a
Both.
different story. No, that's
Both.
a different story altogether. See, most of the people. I mean, I will answer this because I have experience. Most of the people who do this business in the Gulf people, they are not Gulf. None of them are the Emiratis or Qataris or Omanis. They do business with the Indians there, and those Indians don't pay you. It's not a problem of the Middle Eastern people. It's a problem of the Indian people. Thank you very much.
One more thing
Yeah.
I want to add now,
Yeah.
in respect to this, Qatar has made an investment court where you can have a verdict within 3 months. Okay, and most of the verdicts are favorable to whoever, you know, like in this. And a check, post-dated check, if it bounces, the guy is going to go to jail, whether he's an Indian or a local or whoever. And there is a travel ban always. So they are taking measures to counter all
Yeah,
these things.
that's very interesting thing because none of these countries will encourage or kept quiet in terms
Yes.
of check bouncing, right?
In
So
fact,
that's a
I would like to just add
okay,
one,
I think we have a lot of hands going up. So what I need to do is that I'm going to leave all of these people now. My idea is basically to introduce all of them, put them on the stage and introduce to all of you. I know you will have hundreds of questions to do that. They're going to be here till tomorrow afternoon. You can ask all those questions to individual people, be very specific and go there and ask them, okay? Because some of them at the back say they're already touching their tummy. So I don't want to be in between your food and the session. So with the permission of all of you, please spend some time with them. You give some time to them. I know, don't go in a hurry to, like a celebrity, go and, trying to scare all of them. So as long as they are, you can take their number, do the WhatsApp, have a meeting with them separately, do one-to-one, and find out what are the possibilities to do that, okay? With that, thank you very much for all your valuable times.